Hi everyone, I'm Misty Nanna. Thank you for having me. I'm currently a dance team program director and coach for Iconic All-Stars in South Elgin, Illinois, and a University of Iowa dance team alumni. Go Hawkeyes! Last year in August of 2020, I joined forces with an established cheer gym, and I started an all-star dance team program from the ground up. And I had to quickly learn how to set up an entire dance team program my first year. Everything from tryouts to forming teams, websites, schedules, competitions, choreographers, costumes, just to name a few. Oh, and I'm the CEO of 3 kids and my husband. So organization was key for me to have. And what saved me from pulling my hair out was keeping myself organized with a program called Trello. Trello became my best friend and lifesaver. So today, what I'm going to share with you is how to confidently plan your dance team season. And I'm going to show you a tool that I loved called Trello. And before I begin, whether or not you decide to use Trello as an organizational tool, maybe you want to stick with what's already been working for you. This presentation will still be very helpful as I'm going to share hopefully some new ideas with you and tools to plan your dance season. So what is Trello? Trello is an online tool that organizes your projects into boards. So I want you to imagine a whiteboard filled with lists of sticky notes, and each note has a task for you and let's say your dance team. So Trello is like taking all the sticky notes and having them in one place on your computer, organized and easy. So today I'm going to show you how to easily organize your dance team season using Trello. I'm also going to share my Trello board and give you some ideas that you can use. So in just 4 easy steps, I'm going to teach you how to simply take the resources that you already have and organize them into categories in one place. So I'm going to show you the basics because sometimes I feel like the basics are the best. So at this time, if you want to go ahead and grab your worksheet that Chelsea provided for this presentation, you can go ahead and follow along with me and take notes. And again, it's going to be very simple and very basic. 4 main steps. So the first question on here is, when planning my dance team season, I typically what? Do you fly off the seat of your pants and go with the flow? Or 2, I'm a paper pen binder kind of a coach. Or 3, my computer is my best friend. So how would you consider yourself? 1, 2, or 3? And then next, let's just get really honest with ourselves. What are some things you intend to plan in your schedule? Maybe it's for a practice schedule or for your season, but typically you don't because of lack of time or organization. Some examples will be maybe you mean to get to strength training in your practice, but you always skip it. Meditation, workshops, cleaning routines, journaling, etc., just to give you some ideas. So what are some things you intend to plan, but you don't? Go ahead and write that down. Again, you can always go back. And what I'm going to do now is go ahead and teach you the 4 easy steps to confidently plan your season. And again, I'm going to teach you with a program called Trello. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. But before I do that, the first thing I do is brain dump. And what brain dump is where you just take all of your thoughts and you write them down on a piece of paper without even thinking about it. I used to be an elementary school teacher for 18 years, and I always told my students, just let your pencil do the talking. So whatever topics, whatever you can think of that you want to include in your dance team season, brain dump it. Just write it all down. You can always cross off and take off later. After you brain dump, look, we're already on to step number 2. Step number 2 is you're going to create your Trello board and name it. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen right now. And here is my Trello board that I use for the business part, which is the program director, and for the coaching. I'm going to show you mine real quick. I hope it will inspire you to give you some ideas that you can include in your dance season. And then I'll go ahead and walk you step by step how to make your own Trello board. Again, just the basics. Here, I always like to have my to-do first. What is my to-do for the day? So if I were to click on here, my to-do is to record my Trello presentation and set up 3 private lessons. Now, what you're looking at right here are called cards. Okay, so this is my to-do card, and I listed everything underneath in my to-do. My next card is everything I file for the Confident Dancer Summit. And within this card, I have my worksheet and my freebie in here. Again, everything is in one place. Accounts, this one's really important. I think I like to have all of my accounts in one place. That would be my varsity account, my website information. Here is where I log in my hours at work, OmniCheer, Wiseman's, all those important accounts where you want to keep your websites and passwords that you need for your business. This is, oh, by the way, you can move these around too, which is nice. This is one of my favorite cards, workshops and classes. I love to plan monthly workshops with my team. Here, again, I keep everything organized from July all the way through the year. And below, I'm going to show you this again. Flyers that I have attached, again, all in one place. And the beauty of it, everyone, is that because it's in one place, I can easily go to it. But even better, next year, when I plan my next season, everything's in here that I want to reuse. Maybe I just have to change up some dates. Moving on, classes, videos, my competitions, costumes, important pictures. All of my tryout information is right here, which I'm holding in a couple weeks. All of my resources that I like to keep. Choreographer information, dance summit, varsity conference, and a gratitude journal that I created for my team. So once again, everything of importance for my dance team season and the business is all here on Trello in one place. The other neat thing too is that you can share it with any of your coaches on your team. All right, everyone, you ready to set up your own Trello board? Let's get started. To go ahead and create your own Trello board, by the way, we are on step number 2 for the 4 easy steps. Step number 2, you're going to go to this plus sign up at the top right hand of your screen and click the plus sign and hit create board. Now from here, I'm going to give it a board title. So my title is going to be Dancer Summit, just for today, okay? You may want to put 2021, 2022 dance season, whatever you want to name it, but just for this purpose, I'm going to put Dancer Summit. Here you can give a background. So I'm going to click here and it'll give me some more options. I like to use photos. So I'm just going to put in here in honor of Chelsea, a ballet dancer. This looks good. So now I'm going to go ahead and have a background and hit create board. Here you have your Trello board. This is a blank canvas that you are going to go ahead and create. Now, again, because I don't want to overwhelm anyone, again, I think simple is best. I'm just going to create 3 cards, and I'm going to show you how to make an attachment to each card. If you want to go more in depth from there, you can, but for today, we're working with just 3 cards. So my first card I'm going to title is to do, okay? And then I'm going to hit enter or add to list. And there's my to-do card. Here's my next card. I'm going to put Dancer Summit, because this is where I want to share or keep all of my organization worksheets, videos of today's summit. And one more, I'm going to create practice schedule. So there are my 3 cards. I'm going to stop right there. You can always go back and add more. Now let's go to the first card, which is to do. You're going to click on the plus sign, and let's just pretend August 1st, I'm going to plan right now. Okay. On August 1st, I have 3 things I want to accomplish. So I'm going to click here in this description, and the first thing I want to do is check my emails. The second thing I want to do is create a practice schedule today, as if it was August 1st. And the third thing I want to do is listen to Chelsea's The Passion for Dance podcast. Enter. Save it. There it is on file. I want to show you one more thing before I move on to the next card. You can either add the description in here, or you can make a checklist. If you're like me, I love to check everything off. So go here to the right-hand side and click on checklist, add. Okay, so checklist is the name of it. And again, I'm going to retype these. Check emails for today, practice schedule, create, and listen to Chelsea's podcast. So this is another way you can just do your to-do list, is with a checklist. Once my email is checked, all I have to do is click it, and it shows that I have 33% of my day finished, my tasks. Practice schedule, done. Listen to podcast, done. I completed 100% of my tasks. So again, you can do either way, in the description or checklist. Okay, I'm going to exit out of here. Everything is automatically saved. Let's go over here to the Dancer Summit card. And let's say I want to store my notes for Misty's Trello presentation. So here I wrote Trello with Misty. I'm going to go and click in there so that I can add the information that she gave us today. So maybe in here, I want to type the notes that I wrote down from the presentation. And maybe I want to go ahead and save the worksheet or the freebie that she's going to give us. So again, you're going to go over here to the right, and you're going to want to do an attachment. I'm going to do an attachment from my computer. I'm going to go to my desktop, and I'm going to attach the Confident Dancer workshop worksheet. So here it is, stored in one place. So that is how you add a file, picture, or an attachment. Last card is my practice schedule. Let's say I want to go ahead and schedule Monday, August 1st. Okay. And then I will go here and add my schedule. If my practice schedule was from 5 to 7, maybe from 5 to 5:10, we start with a welcome and breathing exercises. From 5:10, and so on and so forth. 5:30, we would start with circuit training. Can't type here. And next, maybe I'd work on my skills, then my routine, and end my practice with journal, meditation, and dismissal. Again, this is just another way for you to keep everything in one place. That way, when I go to schedule my next practice, I have everything right here, okay? Or you can plan the week. I know a lot of us like to, if you've heard of bulk planning or batching, where you do everything at once in groups, that's also nice too. All right, everyone. So you just went and did your third easy step according to your worksheet. First, we brain dumped. We wrote down everything we want to include in our Trello board. We created our board and we named it Dancer Summit. And we made our first 3 cards. And we actually did the last thing too. I taught you how to add a file or a picture. So that's really it, everyone. Trello is really easy to use. I always say Start with the basics. Basics is best. If you want to make it more fancy, you can. But looking back at my Trello board, it's just very simple, a place to keep everything at once in one area. So I also have a really awesome freebie for you guys. I created a brain dump worksheet that will help you get your dance season organized. I even included a ton of brainstorming topics that I know you'll find useful. You can find it on my website at dancermisty.com, or Chelsea has provided it here with the Dance Summit resources. Also, to help you take your organizing a step further, I'm offering an Organize with Confidence workbook that you can purchase here through the Confident Dance Summit events site. And if you're looking to go even further deeper with guidance in organizing your dance season, you can find my services on my website. It was so fun meeting you all. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to the amazing Chelsea for inviting me here to speak at the Confident Dance Summit. And I had a great time. Have an amazing day, friends. Bye-bye.